And no interest shown and over there. Now, only twice have Bangladesh won by an innings margin in Test cricket. Once against Zimbabwe, 2020. That one was in Mirpur. Then against West Indies in 2018. It was by an innings and 184. Now Zimbabwe trailing by 116 runs. One more ball to go on this over. Catch it is the call. It's gone through everyone. Looks like it might just run away. Shanto's not giving up. Some commitment shown. And he wants to throw it too. The batters come back for some runs. By signaled. Will be 3 runs added nonetheless. 104 for 9.
half an hour আছে চলো চলো half an hour কাকা তুই ফুল স্টে এখন লাগাইতেছস
The last 6 test matches where Bangladesh did not get a win. On the verge of turning that around. Now this is officially supposed to be the last over, but with one more wicket to go, with only 1 wicket remaining, it is possible the umpires decide to extend the play by 30 minutes. And just got confirmation that it is happening.
That's lots of air from Taijul. How long will Muzarabani hold out? His favourite area, wide long on, deep mid wicket, is vacant. He's batted a long time before in Zimbabwe's previous test match in Bulawayo against Ireland. Very close to a half century in that. But he does have the discipline to bat a long time.
Two more deliveries in this over. The cover fielder comes in closer. Oh, did draw him forward. Very well bowled over by Taijul. 105 for 9.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. Bye, 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 bye. Chol, bye. ভাই বেশি কি করা যাবে না ডাক
Officially, all overs for the day done with, but they has been extended by 30 minutes. There's confirmation from the umpires on field. It's going back to that stat where players having a century in a 5-wicket haul in a test innings. Shakib Al Hassan has done it twice. For Miraz though, this will be the first time Already is the first time. But a century's got 5 wickets. What a character.
Yeah, outstanding. And that century in difficult circumstances for him. Coming out of that first test with no runs on a surface that wasn't that easy to bat on.
The team was in dire need of something like that. Was out there to bat Mehdi Hasan Miraz. Quite a few handy partnerships, like more than handy. One with Taijul, 63 runs, 96 run stand between him and Tanzim Hassan Saqib. Oh, pissed up. And yeah, he's hit it a long way as Musrabani for a rocket 6. Also ends the over. So Nelson on the board for the loss of 9 wickets. Zimbabwe now trail by 106 runs. So he has been extended. Just one more wicket to go.
He's got the ability to hit these long balls to the spinners when the ball's pitched up. Saw that in Select as well. And he's picked the right one to make sure he goes all the way because his field is set back.
Quicker. A quick single taken. Appeal and Kumar Dharmasena going upstairs to Richard Kettleborough.
TV umpire director, we've got an umpire review for run out at the bowler's end. Can I have your best side on angle, please? Okay, thank you. Bat is short of the ground. Stumps are broken. Ready with my decision for the big screen.
Yeah, guys.
There is confirmation. It is a rocket out. Run out for the final wicket. Hugs and high fives all around in the Bangladesh camp. It was a much needed victory for the home side. And they win this one by an innings and 106 runs. This is in fact the biggest test win by margin. Previously recorded as well, it was by the same margin. They won by an innings and 106 runs. That was in Mirpur back in 2020. They do it again this time in Chattogram.
Yeah, hats off to Bangladesh. Not just for the Mehdi Hasan Miraj. 100 in that first innings, in amongst the wickets once again. 10 wickets in the first test match. And there he is. He leads the Bangladesh side off the field. Embraces the bowling coach. But a magnificent contribution from him, in particular in the test match.
Yeah, commendable. In fact, more than commendable. Applauded by the teammates. What a performance by Mehdi Hasan Miraj. 5 for a century. First with the bat in hand and then comes in and helps to bowl the opposition out. Craig Irvin. They played really well in the first test in Sylhet. This one truly has been a sorry story.
Yeah, he held his own for a while, the captain, Craig Irvin. Till he came down to a delivery that wasn't quite there and followed through with the shot. Sean Williams will go away at the end of this series and feel proud of what he's achieved with bat in hand. Led the way for Zimbabwe in both test matches. Young Brian Bennett will go away with some fond memories of his first test tour to Bangladesh as well. Zimbabwean team will regroup as soon as they get back to Harare, because they have a test match to play on the 22nd of May in Nottingham versus England. But this is the moment that Bangladesh won the second test match and tied the series. Masakesa felt that he was in quite easily, but the reaction of Taijul tells you that from side on he had seen it, and Masakesa just short enough.
He was shocked. He was very shocked. Taijul was the closer, but what a throw by Mominul Haq. Veteran coming in, running in hard and picking up with his left hand. With this win, Bangladesh tied the Dutch Bangladesh series. Smiles all around the home side, the home camp. This has been a dominant victory by Bangladesh. They bowl Zimbabwe out for a Nelson. Ben Curran showed some resistance. That 46 of 103 deliveries was out there for some time. Got some partnership going with the captain, who's out for 25. And then Masakadza putting up 10. But the only three batters who got to double figures. Yeah, mostly the lack of partnerships here. 47 put up by Craig Irvin and Ben Curran. 111 deliveries. Apart from that, it's 20 added by Masakadza and Ben Curran. So you see how long Ben Curran was there in the middle and how many partners in total he had to change all over. They lacked company. But the bowlers have been really, really excellent. All the wickets shared by the spinners. 5 for Mehdi Hasan Miraz, 3 for Taijul Islam, 1 for Naeem Hassan. Hassan Mahmood, even though didn't get a wicket, he did take a catch. Result, Zimbabwe bowled out on a Nelson. Bangladesh win this by an innings and 106 runs. Yeah, they took a lead of 217 runs. They came on to bowl, and Taijul started the proceedings, getting early wickets. They made the right reviews, the right calls. This was a very important wicket because Sean Williams was the man in form, but how good was Shadman today? Back 2 catches. And Miraz tempting Irvin to come down the track. He did. Through the window it did. Oh, Miraz was on a roll.
Yeah, just Tiga to retrieve the ball before this. Well, no inside edge. That one straight into the hands of the fielder. Wellington Masakadza across the line. Taijul took the catch, and at this stage, Bangladesh could see the light.
Yes, they could. They really could. Chakir heard that. Ben Curran was frustrated. And Goraba then goes for the big one. The back turning in his hands. Easy catch for Hassan Mahmood. Now finally the run out. Look at how Mominul does it. Against the angle. He picks up and throws with the favored left arm. Direct hit. The final rocket out for the 10th wicket. And this is how it has panned out here in Chattogram. Zimbabwe batted first after winning the toss. 227 on the board. Courtesy of the double W's who got half centuries each. Taijul was magnificent with the ball in hand with a 6 in response. Bangladesh, courtesy of the 2 centuries and quite a few contributions. But the 2 centuries stand out. Shadman and Miraj made sure that Bangladesh reached 444. But Masakesa, let's not forget him, on debut getting a 5 and in response Zimbabwe were bowled out by the Bangladesh spinners. Miraz and Taijul doing the job and ensuring that Bangladesh win this by a big margin of an innings and 106 runs, and as a result draw this Dutch Bangladesh series 1 each. Time for us to take a break. We'll take a break and come back with the post-match presentation.
বিদ্যুৎ সাশ্রয়ের মাধ্যমে বিল কমান। সাধারণ বাতির পরিবর্তে বিদ্যুৎ সাশ্রয়ের বাতি CFL LED T5 টিউবলাইট ব্যবহার করুন। CRT টিভির পরিবর্তে LED টিভি ব্যবহার করুন। কম্প্রেসরযুক্ত এসির পরিবর্তে ইভাপোরেটিভ কুলার ব্যবহার করুন। সৌরচালিত ইলেকট্রনিক যন্ত্রপাতি ব্যবহার করুন। এসির তাপমাত্রা 25 ডিগ্রি সেলসিয়াস বা তার উপরে রাখুন। স্প্লিট টাইপ এসির ক্ষেত্রে বিদ্যুৎ সাশ্রয়ী ইনভার্টারযুক্ত এসি ব্যবহার করুন এবং এনার্জি ইফিসিয়েন্সি ডিভাইস যুক্ত করুন। পিক আওয়ারে বিকেল 5টা থেকে রাত 11টা পর্যন্ত বিদ্যুৎ ব্যবহার সীমিত রাখুন। বিশেষত উচ্চ ক্ষমতা সম্পন্ন যন্ত্রপাতি, মাইক্রো ওভেন, এসি ও ইস্ত্রি ইত্যাদি বন্ধ রাখুন।
এই শুনছো, বাবুর অবস্থা খুব খারাপ।
কেন, হয়েছেটা কি?
দুপুরে স্কুল থেকে ফিরে তোমার পাঠানো পিজা খেয়েছিল, তারপর বমি করছে। আমি হাসপাতালে নিয়ে যাচ্ছি, প্লিজ তুমি এক্ষুনি আসো।
তোমার এখন কেমন লাগছে মা?
ওকে বিরক্ত করবেন না, ওর উপর অনেক ধকল গেছে। ভাগ্য ভালো সময় মতো এনেছেন, তা না হলে। আচ্ছা, ওই রাস্তার মোড়ের সুন্দর ফাস্টফুডের দোকানটা আপনার না? তা আপনার মেয়েকে খোলা বাজারের খাবার?
ওটা আমার দোকানের খাবার ছিল, তবে
তবে আর কি, কতবার বলেছি বাইরে যতই ঝকমক হোক না কেন